that started. I don't know if it'll go live in there. Let's see. How many people are in here? Does it even show? Ooh. Are we live? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Oh, why do I hear myself?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Hello.
Oh, there. I had a tab over. I'm like, why am I hearing myself? Hey, everybody, I haven't live streamed in so long. So, let's get this party started. Anybody who's watching the replay, don't worry. You can still be in here because we're going to announce the winner. It's going to be at the end because I'm not just going to let you guys come in here and get some free Shane Dawson palettes without talking about some mental health. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Mariana and Rachel and Andrea and Melissa and Renee. And oh my God, we have a goose in here. I'm a pity friendship. That's funny. Oh, and my friend Kadri Milk is in here. Kadri Milk, I'm actually going to I'm gonna post your picture on Instagram in a like maybe tomorrow or something like that because I don't know when I'm making another video for the series. Hello, oh look, everybody's here. But yeah, okay. So anyways, I hope you guys saw the updates. But listen, let's talk real quick. All right, and look at Nikki Tutorials just chilling there. So this first giveaway. So we're doing 3 giveaways. Okay, the first giveaway will be the mini controversy. All right. But everybody who's entered, you will still be entered. I'm keeping all of your names. So if you signed up, if you're subscribed and everything like that. So if you don't win this one, don't worry, baby. All right. But we're gonna do 2 of those giveaways. I'm not sure when the next one will be, and then you'll get your hands on this beauty right here. And like I heard they like restocked today, and it just like disappeared. Oh, pre-sales. Aha. No, I'm not cool enough to have Nikki as a guest. Yeah. So don't worry. If you don't win tonight, don't worry. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk mental health while I try to do my makeup and try not to ruin Tristan's palette. She said don't pound into it. Oh, look at these though. Okay, so here, have you guys seen it? You guys have probably seen the inside. Can you guys see it? There's like a delay. Is it showing up? I can't see. It's like a long delay.
But it's really bright. You can't see it.
Oh. Oh, these are cool. It's so cool, like seeing the process that they did and everything like that. So yeah, I was trying to figure out a look to do because this has some hold on. Yeah, this has some like loud colors in it. And I'm like, I wanna use some loud colors. And then I saw like Nikki tutorials. A lot of you sent me stuff on Instagram and Twitter. But I was like, yeah, this Nikki one, because a few people sent me the Nikki one. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So anyways, Tristan has questions. By the way, if you're not following me over on Instagram and Twitter, you need to. So like these questions that Tristan's gonna read me, I've posted a few times on my Instagram stories over the last few weeks, like mental health questions or topics that you want me to talk about. And I hope you guys are following the blog too. I wrote a blog yesterday. So happy. And some of you guys are like, shut up, Chris, and paint your face. So, but anyways, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Rewired Soul. And if I don't see your messages, I apologize. I will try, but I gotta focus because I'm always worried I'm gonna poke an eye out. All right. So let's do this thing. Okay. So we're gonna watch a little Nikki together, and then after I get a first step, then Tristan's gonna help. And apparently Nikki tutorials already puts stuff on. Did you say I had to do something first? Do I have to spray this?
Yeah, you should spray it since you're not putting foundation on.
What is this?
Prime your face.
This priming spray? Okay, let's try it. Wait, hold on. Let me see this real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. Wait, how do you see?
Just spray. Close your eyes.
How do you? Can I get it?
Yeah, that's great.
eyeshadow, about any liquid lipstick that I don't like, you are the first to know in this video. So without any further ado, I just moved to my brand new house. I moved into a new Temple Tutorials. I'm in my new studio right now. This all feels very surreal. Without any further ado, we're gonna dip into this collection as I tell you more.
Wait. Oh. Okay, there we go.
All right, guys, so let's get started. I already
There we
made
go.
some brows off camera to save some time.
Are we back?
because I
Are we
fully
back?
had to
Are we back?
focus
You have
on
no audio?
palettes
For some
and
reason, when I
products
take this
and all
off.
that jazz. I forgot to mention in the intro that
Okay,
there
now
are
you can.
also
Okay,
two
cool.
pig mirrors.
So, you guys, I think I said it in my thing, but I was trying to get that for Tristan, this black pig thing, but it was a tester, so they didn't let me do it.
And my
Oh, wow, there's 109 people in here now. What's up, everybody?
for the design team that created this, because this is iconic. So what I had in mind for this look is to sort of join the vibe of the photo shoot. So one eye is going to be super colorful, cut crease, like all the like the rhinestones,
Which one's?
and, like, the beautiful, like almost like clockwork orange feel. The other one is going to
One's
be
called
more
cheese dust.
subdued and wearable, so I get to show you as much of these palettes as
Oh,
I
you got the black
can.
pig mirror?
I think someone
Nice.
who deserves a lot of respect from this video is Andrew. The way he just photoshopped this together with
Yeah, Andrew,
Shane
you done
is
did good.
just- Andrew, are you?
I thought that was interesting, too, like, in the series, like, because they're working with very creative people. You know what I mean? So, like, Andrew and Shane, like, you know, they're creative. So, like, that's super interesting.
For a job, like, because I.
Oh, hey, Sullen Girl's up in here.
For some projects. Let's play, shall we? I'm first going in with my P. Louise base. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. This
Wait.
will make anything look.
We don't have an eyeshadow primer. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, you guys, so if I don't look as amazing as I should, it's because we don't have an eyeshadow primer.
I have one eyeshadow primer and it's dark. It's gonna make your.
Yeah?
Show up on this looking like a mess.
Unless you wanna
Chances
put
are it's the shadow, because this helps pretty much every single product out there.
Do I need foundation?
concealer.
Guys,
Do I need these
this is
things?
my first time doing makeup in my new house.
You guys,
my
I'm
new
nervous.
studio, and it's so weird.
Use
Like,
concealer.
I have to get used to like the way I'm sitting in here. It's a lot more spacious.
I want to send a mini palette to my little sister in Hawaii. Ooh.
Just use a little bit on your eyelid.
Use a little bit of this on my eyelids.
Yeah, and just blend it out.
Wait, should I have a mirror, or is this mirror good?
I figured that one would be good because it's small.
Wait, how do I do this on my... Do I need to blend it?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, thank you for this $4.99 super chat. Alright, so we're going to try this. I don't know if to look at you or the camera or what. Okay. Wait, so what do I do? I just...
Put a little bit on.
I don't know what a little bit is because I don't know what is compared to. Is that a little bit? Chat, let me know if that's a little bit.
That's a lot of it.
Oh, shoot. All right, and then I just dab?
Yeah, just spread it out.
You just dab, 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 dab? Ooh.
About dabbing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Am I doing it? Okay. All right, we're concealed.
The
Is that what it
studio
is?
I was in before was very tiny. Ask any of the people that collaborated with me in real life.
Blend it
was
out.
Tiny. And right now I've got room, and I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, this is a lot of space. All right, the first color, the first official
This is
color
gonna stink?
I'm dipping into is Pigment.
Pigment. Okay.
And it is a lovely pig pink, and that is going on the outer portion of the crease. So I'm first stamping it on.
Outer portion of the
letting-
crease. And Tristan said, find a brush like that. Like this?
This is huge.
That looks huge.
Oh my god.
She yells at me.
This
There's two sides? Okay, hold on.
The base act as a magnet, and then we'll focus on blending and like the shape and all that.
Wait.
So I definitely want that drama today. So I think
Act like a
I'll bring
mag...
this
Did
out.
she say a magnet?
Go for like that full extra moment.
Somebody's saying blend my left
Again,
eye.
just
Tristan.
stamping.
Is my left eye not blended?
look down. Look, close your eyes.
How do you do that? Oh, thank you for the super chat, Hope.
Working on the color payoff.
Okay, so let me...
This is stamping on pretty
Let me
well.
see where this
So I
goes.
do want to point out one thing right away because I feel like it's important to point out. There is fallout in the pan. Do you see, like right here, like Pigment? a little doo-doo. So that tells me that I should be careful dipping in my brush into these shadows. They don't need a lot of force. They
What?
don't need a lot of pressure. So just go very easy with these.
They
And,
don't need a lot of
again,
force. They don't need a
follow
lot
the
of
camera.
pressure.
Do with that what you like. I have my own opinions about that, but do with that what you like.
Wait, so am I doing both, or am I going to do both looks?
Yeah, you gotta put it on both sides. She's only doing it on one, but
But she does two. Oh, oh.
I don't know what happens to you.
Yeah, just keep yelling at me. This thing automatically like switches off. Wait. Okay. Okay, wait, Tristan, like look at my technique. Is this?
Yeah, okay, just here, just
Do it with me.
like that.
Oh, okay.
Do a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so giving up control over the outcome of a romantic relationship.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, so the first topic is giving up control over the outcome of a romantic relationship. So,
They said no audio stuff.
wait, what?
Just kidding.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
I'm pretty well working. Will her pay off?
She drew hers like up higher,
This
so you're gonna
I don't know how you people do this.
So I do want to point out one thing right away.
All right. So, control in a relationship. So, I'm going to assume we're talking, and by the way, disclaimer for those of you who don't know, I'm not a licensed therapist, not a licensed psychologist. I am a certified life coach, and I've been in a bunch of shitty relationships before I met the love of my life, Tristan, sitting right next to me. So, take my opinions and my advice with a grain of salt. So, giving up control in relationships. So, like, that's, like, for me personally, I had to sit there and I had to realize a while back that, first off, I had a massive fear of being alone. Like, if you have a massive fear of being alone, that is going to screw up everything else. Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat, Freak Vendor. That's a fun name. But, like, if you have a fear of being alone, that will screw up everything else, even when you get in a relationship. And it can become that self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one sec. Why does it not look as dark as hers and colorful?
the lights and the beauty lights. I don't know.
So that's something that we have to dab and pat it. Wait.
Yeah, you gotta pack the color,
Oh, okay.
but don't stab your eyes.
Oh, there we go. Now we're looking like Pigment. Oh, God, that looks good. I almost did like Shane when he's like, fuck. Like the color. But yeah, like relinquishing control, that's something that I struggled with for a long time, just having anxiety. Like a lot of my anxiety was because of my control issues. So for example, like Tristan and I, when we started dating,
Shelby says you're using the wrong color, and so does a lot of people.
what? It says Pigment.
I know, but everyone's saying that. Shelby said you should be using Flaming Hot right now.
Really? Hold on. No. Oh, God. Oh, holy Lord. What did we just do?
Blame Shelby.
Shelby?
I've got something amazing
Oh,
to show
well, here you go. Here's an ad.
Lumify
Here's an ad.
eyedrops. They're a real game changer when it comes to
Wait, let's get to this part.
eyes. Lumify dramatically reduces redness.
So anyways, I highly recommend everybody here, let me jump in and make sure I got the right thing on here, the right color or shade. But anyways, everybody should look into REBT, Rational Emotive Behavioral Therapy, all right? It's getting out of the irrational and coming back to the rational. So when it talks about relationships and everything like that, like it's about recognizing when your mind is going way too far and catastrophizing, like for example, like if Tristan left me tomorrow, I would die, right? And it's like, and what REBT would have you do would be like, if she left me tomorrow, that would really suck. It would suck for a really long time, and I would prefer it not to happen, but I'm not going to die. You know what I mean? So it's like dialing back, and like doing that really does help for me, like especially with things that I have no control over. Hold on.
The first color, the first official color I'm dipping into is Pigment.
Yeah, are you?
Okay, then let's let it go. Let it go a little more.
And it is a lovely pig pink, and that is going on the outer portion of the crease. So I'm first stamping it on and letting the base act as a magnet, and then we'll focus on blending and like the shape and all that. So I definitely want that drama today, so I think we're gonna wing this out. Go for like that full extra moment. Again, just stamping, working on the color payoff, but this is stamping on pretty well. So I do want to point out one thing right away because I feel like it's important to point out. There is fallout in the pan. Do you see like right here, like Pigment stamping on pretty well? So and then we'll on and going on the outer portion act as a magnet, and then we'll focus on blending and like the shape and all that. So I definitely want that drama today, so I think we're gonna wing this out. Go for like that full.
We need to fix that mic, you guys. I apologize, but soon we're gonna get that other mic fixed. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this, and I'm just gonna increase it. All right, what's another question, Tristan?
Hold on. Shelby's like, I swatched it right now. There's no way. Severe general anxiety.
Here, let me do this real quick so I can see when the sound cuts out, so you guys don't have to yell at me. I appreciate you yelling at me, though. Not everybody says that, but me, I don't mind it. Okay, so what's that say?
Severe general anxiety.
Severe general anxiety. So generalized anxiety sucks. So I got diagnosed with a generalized anxiety disorder, and it's a lot better now. And this is something I'm really trying to teach people too, is just, I think my eyelids are too fat to do some of these things. Is that ever an issue? Do people say that?
People have hooded eyelids.
I have hooded eyelids. Okay. So, but anyways, generalized anxiety disorder, one of the things that sucks about that is it does look like flaming hot. But like with generalized anxiety, like it just comes, right? It just freaking hits you and nothing like triggers it, right? But here's what I realized, and please listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Because if you have an anxiety disorder, yes, there are differences with your brain, and anxiety can be passed down through your genes. It can also be based on your childhood and everything like that. It's just so many factors when it comes to your anxiety. But once you start working on things and developing different coping mechanisms and practicing, or for example, the last question we had where we were talking about relinquishing that false idea of control, right? Like when we start doing those little things, like our anxiety does not run our life the way that it used to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was thinking it might be Trisha or something too. I don't know. We'll see.
Stamping on pretty well. So I do want to point out one thing right away because I feel like it's important to point out. There is fallout in the pan. Do you see like right here, like Pigment? A little doo-doo. So that tells me that I should be careful dipping in my brush into these shadows. They don't need a lot of force. They don't need a lot of pressure. So just go very easy with these. And again, follow in the pan. Do with that what you like. I have my own opinions about that, but do with that what you like. Okay. Now I'm dipping into my pills for my transition. And
my pills. Okay. She said my pills. Wait, which one's my pills? Oh, okay.
Pills, I'm gonna smooth and blend out that harsh edge here.
How do you do this?
That's a good combo. So that is blending out.
Small, fine, detailed movements.
Do you see that fade? It's like so soft and smooth. No trouble so far. All right, now I'm just wondering.
Why do you make it look so easy, Nikki? How do you do this? How do you do it, Nikki? Okay, do I just use the other side of this? Do we need a... Where do you put these? Okay, which side? Okay, next question.
It's like at the very top. To blend it out. Embarrassing addiction.
Embarrassing addiction? What's that mean? I don't know. Like everybody, if you ask me, every addiction's embarrassing. Like the things I did to get my drugs and stuff like that, very embarrassing. But any addiction, so something I learned a long time ago was there's 3 reasons, like for any type of addiction: drugs, alcohol, food, sex, shopping, whatever it is. 3 reasons. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys watching? You guys listening? 3 reasons: to get a feeling, to get rid of a feeling, or to have an escape. Oh, Alyssa Bella? Do you remember her? Alyssa, I think like every once in a while I'm like, what happened to Alyssa Bella? She's like one of the first people that got one of your beautiful shirts. Yeah. So, but yeah, so to get a feeling, to get rid of a feeling, or to have an escape, right? So that's what we got to work on. We got to work on the root issue of whatever that addiction is, like whatever embarrassing addiction, whoever asked that. So that's what we got to work on. Here, hold on, let me. Okay. Tristan, am I doing it right? I think that's pretty good. I think I don't know what this technique is.
That's also like way lighter on camera than in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I out. All right, there we go. All right, Tristan's got me dipping in the flaming hot. We're double dipping, everybody. Oh yeah. Now this makes my eyes pop. Look at that.
Yeah.
How? Whoo, girl.
You start wearing makeup?
Yeah. No wonder why dudes be playing with makeup. This is.
It's fun. It's like painting on your face.
Yeah, but it's not fun for me because I have these hooded eyebrows.
What?
Or whatever it is.
Hooded eyebrows.
Is that what they are?
Hooded eyelids.
Does that look better or does it look brighter? Like we just put the flaming hot on.
Yeah, don't say yay, flaming hot. Better.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now do I need to go back over with the other thing?
Yeah, blend it out again.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Hold on, everybody. Let me check something. Oh, this is great. This is fucking great. Batteries went on low, so I'm gonna have to do something. Hold on. We're having some text.
Whoa!
Whoa, was that too hard?
Yes!
That was barely anything. I've been.
See it though? Look at it.
Look, it looks amazing. I can still see the SD.
That was chunks.
Okay, I'll be more mindful.
To focus too hard.
Alright. Well, I don't want to poke an eye out, you know what I mean?
What color that will blend into nicely on the inner part of the crease.
Wait.
First I was thinking the blue, what's the T? But now I'm looking at the mini controversy palette and I'm seeing this purple lilac and I'm like,
How dare she?
Wait, I can't do that, Nikki. That's for the fans. Okay, which one can I get close to that?
It would have to be.
ooh. Okay, let's go with that. It's called Exposed.
So I didn't even know they had different colors. I thought, okay, did you guys see? Look at that face.
Yeah, they have a lot of. They all have different colors.
No, what? So these are 2 completely different sets of colors?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought, okay.
Do you see blue here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
So here's okay, you guys. So let's talk real quick. So I thought that all the mini controversy was just less of these colors in this one. Like, that's what I thought. That's crazy. So, yeah. Oh, so you guys are lucky that Tristan's letting me give you guys one of these mini controversies then. But she could have had herself a whole another set of shades. Shouldn't be off. I can see the little meter going. Need them both. What are you doing?
I was looking for a light purple.
What about not a fact? That's purple, right?
That's like dark though. That's really
Is
cute.
it?
Your look's gonna look a lot different.
Alright, you guys, we're gonna have to charge this. Tristan's in the other room looking for. Hold up. Oh, hold on. Hello. Alright. So let me try to watch this to make sure that the sound doesn't cut off. Tristan, can you do me a favor too and kind of look right here? If that line ever stops moving, that means sound's off.
Okay, I'll try.
Alright. She said, Jacqueline Rogers says there is a similar color in the Jawbreaker palette if you have that.
Oh, this is my only Jeffree color.
Oh, she says this is her only
This
Jeffree.
is, oh, I have that light. You can use one of these lights. Let me see those colors.
Wait, what?
The video.
Hold on. Damn right I'm looking good, Adelaide.
Let's go with that. Seeing this purple lilac, and
Purple lilac.
I'm like, ooh. Okay, let's go with that. It's called Exposed.
Oh, I can't hear me again.
All right, here we go. Stamping that on
Okay.
the inner portion. Okay. So
darker
that
than
is showing up
That's
a little
pretty.
bit darker than I thought it was going to show up initially, but I don't mind it.
You're fun, Nikki.
Okay, hold on. I'm really liking that. I want to blow that.
What? Why can't I use one of these? Why don't I blend it with Trisha?
You're gonna use Trisha eventually, but
Okay.
you can use a different one. It just will be a different look. So just pick it. Use this one.
Yeah, this is a Shane stream. We're going to use all Shane. That's what we're going to do. Which one did you say?
Use this one.
What's the T? Okay, you guys. So instead of that one, I'm going to use the What's the T. This one right here.
Yeah, everyone's saying you do your own thing, baby.
Okay, hit me with another question. Which one should I use? Wait, that one's big.
Use,
This one?
Use the My Pills one. Just wipe it off.
What? You could. I don't know how this mixing stuff works.
Oh, wait, this one's so dark. How'd you even use it? That was like such a black.
No, that was on the other side, wasn't it? No?
Here, just use that one.
All right, cool. So hold on, let me rewind, see the technique again, and then we'll answer another question.
Darker.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, these questions come from my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on
It's
Instagram.
called Exposed. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Stamping that on. to
Stamping,
the inner
stamping.
portion. Okay. So that is showing up a little bit darker than I thought it was going to show up initially, but I don't mind it.
I like pausing on our funny faces. All right. So wait, Tristan, watch me, monitor me.
Hold on. Okay.
Wait, look. Why didn't I follow a man? I don't know. Wait, is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys, listen. You barely got to tap these things. I don't know if that's just this product, but look, you just barely tap it. It's just all up on there. Okay, what's the next question?
And struggling with depression. My life is perfect.
That is like, that's where the guilt comes in, because especially with, like, not even necessarily the stigma around mental illness, but it is part of the stigma, but just misunderstanding, because that's what a lot of people say, right? Like, it's like, oh, you have everything, right? You have the job, you have money, you have this, like, you know, or what's that thing where it's like, oh, you're not, you know, there's starving kids in Africa and things like that. But the thing is, it's all different for everybody. So one thing that we got to think about is how dope I am at blending this shit, right? No, but hedonic adaptation and so hedonic adaptation. Okay, so everybody listen very carefully. How many makeup streams do you guys get? Like Nikki Tutorials is entertaining, but I'm about to give you guys some valuable information. All right? So check it out. Check it out, you guys. Okay, so hedonic adaptation. Whatever's making you happy, and this is why it's not good to think that, becoming quote unquote successful is going to make you happy. When you get that thing that you want, like the thing that's on paper or whatever, you end up getting used to it, okay? This is called hedonic adaptation, right? So say you're down here and you're like, oh, if I get this, it'll make me happy. Boom. You get a little bit of a dopamine boost, right? Like some of you are like, oh, if I just find myself, a man, then I'll be happy, right? That'll make you happy for a little bit, but then you get used to it, right? That's why they call it the honeymoon phase. Same thing with a new job or whatever it is. One of the reasons this happens is because we are, and you didn't miss it. So one of the things is that based on our evolution, we're supposed to want more. We're supposed to thrive and supposed to keep moving forward. And that's why it's always good to have goals and projects that you're working on. But as far as that question, like feeling bad about being depressed and having things, like don't feel bad about that stuff, right? Like it's different for everybody. Like I always try to remind people that we have celebrities who have unfortunately like taken their own lives and they seemingly had everything. You know what I mean? Like depression doesn't care how much you have or how much you don't have, So never feel bad about that. But if you have the resources, like I always say, like go to therapy, get into a support group. I'm telling you guys right now, like I have been plowing through books. This is a great book right here. Upward Spiral. This is a workbook for depression. I've been reading, like, my favorite book right now, might be my favorite book of all time, is Super Better by Jane McGonigal. Like, usually long books I'm not into, but I cannot stop listening to this book. Like, there's 127 people in this stream right now. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me. If you only do one thing in your life when you listen to me, it's this. If you're into games, like not just video games, but if you just want to have fun, like if you want to have fun while working on your mental health, get this book Super Better. You know what I mean? Like, get it. Get this book Super Better. Like, I'm really thinking about my next giveaway, just getting like copies of Super Better. It's so damn good. I actually have an idea. Do you guys want to hear my idea? If you guys want to hear a great mental health idea for something for me to do with my son that I forgot to tell Tristan about when I got home, let me know. Type the number 5 in here. It's by Jane McGonigal. But if any parents are out here, like this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so check it out. Hold on. Let me get a little more. That's looking good. It kind of looks like one of those firework pops. What are those called? Like, I look patriotic, kind of, because, like, red and blue.
Look what they see.
Yeah, you guys can't see it because my lighting's weird, but, yeah. Okay, so check it out. So part of this book, Super Better, it's like, so, like, there's challenges, right? Not challenges. She calls them quests, right? So I'm thinking about with my son. So those of you who don't know, like, my son, I give him a weekly allowance, but it's for a gratitude journal, right? He's still going to have to do that. But anyways, so he plays a ton of Fortnite, and I play Fortnite with him. Every single week, Fortnite has challenges, okay? So check it out. So what I'm going to do is next time Dylan's here, we're going to sit down, and we're going to make weekly challenges, but things that involve mental health. So we got to, like, each day, like Monday, do this, like, say something nice to, someone, in your family, or reach out and, do something like this, or do something for your, like, for being physical, or, whatever. It might be meditation. We're going to come in, but he's going to be able to get involved and come up with his own ideas. But if I can gamify, so they call it gamifying, right? If I can gamify this, he'll get interested, right? So if I'm like, hey, think about it like Fortnite challenges. What are some challenges that we could do? And the thing is, too, so what this book is talking about, Super Better, is you make them a little bit more challenging as time goes on, right? So, for example, in Fortnite, when they have the weekly challenges, oh, okay. For example, in Fortnite, when you have the weekly challenges, like there's some really easy ones, but then they get progressively harder. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna be like, okay, do you think this? So we're gonna do like different skill levels and stuff like that. That is freaking fun. You guys have fun with it, you know. So yeah, I have tons of videos I'm gonna do on like this book and everything like that. But yeah. So anybody out there depressed, like therapy, okay? Like I take an antidepressant. I'm on Prozac, right? Oh, thank you, LP Coleman 88 for the 9.99 super chat. Appreciate it. See, these super chats and everything like that, like I use part of it to do more giveaways. So I appreciate you. But yeah, I want to do a book next. But we have 3 giveaways. We're doing 2 of these and then the big one. All right, let's see where Nikki's at. Oh, but anyways, therapy. Therapy, talk to your doctor. Like, get help. Get help, baby. Oh, by the way, all of you in here, this is something I just found out today, too. They have a Super Better app. I'm going to play around with it. Because I think you might be able to just load them in there. And then if you can, I'm going to get Dylan to do it, too. All right.
Okay, hold on.
So it's not that
like
purple.
That. I want to blow that up some more, so I'm taking a bigger brush.
Scratch my back. Scratch my back.
Really letting it take its moment.
Wait, down, like right
I'm
on.
loving the color payoff.
No, to the left, like on the outside more.
Though, again, for this shade,
there. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
All right, now let's add some depth. So I'm going in with this dark purple.
For a second, I thought she was gonna get the one I just used. I was like, oh no. Okay.
Maroonish shade called Not a Fact. And I'm using this to smoke out the.
Wait, I gotta get what?
Use the blue and bring it all the way into the corner.
Oh, there we go. This is the spot. That's the spot I was telling you about. People are saying hi. Okay. So wait, I'm not all the way up in the.
You see where it is? Like right up by her eyebrow, like right there.
Oh, up there.
Like in there.
In there. How do you see?
Use your other eye.
Makes sense. But it's like this hand blocks my eye. This is crazy. Like who thought? Who was like, you know what? Let's put stuff on our eyes. I don't know.
I do it just fine.
Okay.
The outer edge of the lash line.
Lash line. Oh my God! Look, that looks so good. Like Nikki, you go, girl. Respect. Like I have no idea how I'm gonna make that happen.
Now, I expected more fallout with this shade. Usually with like dark, vampy colors like this, they are a little bit more loose.
You use
in
that
the
color?
pan, so I'm surprised.
See, and like she's like left this little part like white-ish. I don't know how.
To see that this one isn't. I love vampy colors like this. Like this color.
And by the way, you guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram because afterwards, like when we take an actual photo for Instagram, it'll look way better.
Alone without anything on the rest of the eye. Oh, and a lash. I need to vent for a little. So I am such a typical, like I am such a home person. Home and friends and family.
Wait, are you done? I know you're gonna talk, but are you done with that? Are we on to the next part?
Is like everything to me. So my apartment
Oh wait, nope, she's doing more.
always felt like my safe haven, like my home. And as soon as we moved last week, I've kind of been feeling like this, like in between. Like
I'm looking at my face right now. Just I'm in awe. Like, how do people make it look this good?
When I look at my apartment, it doesn't feel like my home anymore because
like no wonder why people like blow up on YouTube for like being like makeup artists. They're good. They're real good.
my stuff is gone.
Oh, make that money. Make that money, Nikki.
But I'm so not used to this place yet that this doesn't feel like home either, and I'm like so torn. I'm like all the way in between. I'm like, oh, I just want a place to feel home. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard for me to sort of adjust.
I just feel like my skin is so loose.
When you go and do it, you do like a big stroke.
Do I? I just feel like I got this this loose skin. You know what I mean?
This is a whole lot bigger than my apartment. My apartment was very small. This is not small. The studio is the size of my apartment pretty much. And
Dang.
I keep losing all my stuff.
Moving on up.
To film this video, let me take you on a journey. So
Yeah, I am. Okay, what's the next question? Okay, so you guys, now we're going to be using not a fact. All right? Yeah, yeah, doing makeup should be a sport. Hell yeah. All right.
What are your thoughts on high control religions? What does shunning do to mental health?
Oh, that's two. The question is, what are your thoughts on high control religion and what does shunning do to mental health?
No, I'm assuming those go together.
So high control, how the fudge am I going to do this?
Go small, like small little.
Like, you guys, speaking of high control religions, pray for me right now. Like, how am I going to do this? Okay.
Make me laugh.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the last line.
They can't see you. Hold up the mirror. Also, you can take the cover off the mirror. That might help you.
Oh, is that what's happening? Oh. They protect these mirrors like they're iPhones. Okay. So I gotta concentrate, but I will answer this question. God, and like putting your face to this close to the mirror makes you all self-conscious and stuff. Like I'm looking at veins in my eye, like my eyebrow or eyelid.
Because I don't do that.
Oh, so thanks. Now I'm even more self-conscious. That's great. Yeah, why do I have vein? What the? Do I need to see a doctor? So I was doing my makeup the other day, and I noticed I had some. Okay, and then Nikki tutorial just goes ham. Okay. So anyways, high controlling religions. So check it out. Like if you're going to be religious, like do your thing, right? Like figure out what works for you and everything like that. Here's my opinion. Here is my opinion, and this opinion is based on growing up with a bunch of Mormons here in Las Vegas. Like some of my best friends are Mormon and everything. Thank you, Beck. But I think the more controlling religion is, the more likely it is for people from that religion to act out. You know what I mean? And no, I did not use a primer. Wait, I used a little spray thing. Yeah.
You use concealer.
Concealer. Same thing, right? So yeah, that's one of the issues with like high controlling religion, if you will. Now, as far as like shunning is terrible. So I've talked a lot about this with cancel culture and public shaming and everything like that. So a great book on this is So You've Been Publicly Shamed by John Ronson. But anyways, like they talk about the history of public shaming because they used to public shame here, right? And like in the United States, and they outlawed it because of the psychological torture to it. Like it is just, we're not built for that. Oh, sorry. Like our minds are not built for that because we're so tribal and made to be connected. So when we get shunned or shamed, it is torturous. So while everybody says, like when you get into cancel culture and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, well, you deserve it or whatever, like, it would be more humane to just beat the living hell out of that person. Like, if I just got jumped, you know, instead of publicly shamed, like, that would have been better. Psychologically, apparently. All right. So did I do that right? How is it?
Alright.
How is it?
Good for you.
I moved my entire studio. I have about 3.
Like, the way...
Mine's is focused. Like hers is like not blended out.
Yeah, the way that that beauty gurus, like I have so much respect for them, and maybe that's why. Like I'm not okay. The drama is kind of interesting sometimes, but I'm fascinated. Like you guys, so this is like the third time I've done this, right? And I just have so much respect. Like I have respect for anybody. I have respect for anybody who is skilled at what they do. All right, like if you are the best burger flipper at McDonald's, you got some respect from Chris.
So like the best artists like Conjure Milk.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm envious of Conjure Milk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was posting some tips today, like she like Kadri Milk actually like she posts on her story like something she does is like she critiques her own stuff. I think she was saying, and she just focuses on that. Like she'll practice eyes over and over and over and over and over, or like legs or shadows. Or I'm like Jesus Christ, but it's crazy. Like you go, girl. This looks better than Nikki tutorials, right?
No.
Right? Okay. Oh, but anyways, what I was gonna say, it's like it it looks like it was painted. Like I feel like if I just had like a coloring book of Nikki Tutorial's face, I could do better.
No.
You know, than on my own skin. Skin is weird. Do I have to make this darker?
No, but you have to like get more. Do small. See, you do too big. Do you see how far you're like moving your hand when you're doing it?
Just dab.
No, don't dab. Just like do little tiny strokes. Small.
Why?
So it stays pigmented and focused.
Is this gonna stain me?
Yes.
Oh, I almost made a joke.
Not a fact stains me, but it's
Okay.
okay.
All right. I think we're good. You guys can't tell, but trust me, this is really good. This is really good. The camera's not doing me justice right now.
And I couldn't find my battery charger.
Yeah,
And
skin is
guess
weird. You can quote me on that.
At what stage all the batteries were at? Empty. Okay, they were dead. So we ended up looking all over the house.
What are you talking
and
about, Nikki?
My battery charger ended up being at the apartment. Which is great. So I had to drive to the apartment, get my charger, and now I'm here finally.
So wait, where does
playing
Nikki
this
Tutorials live? Does she still live in?
I have no idea. Oh.
It has been
No?
a battle. Today has been a battle. But I would love to know in the comments.
See,
if
and she's
any
still
of
going.
you are, like,
How much do you
attached
need,
to
Nikki?
your home like that, and then
See,
when
look
you
how
move,
good
you
that
feel
looks. Like you guys, do you see this right here? Like it looks like, how do you take this round fluffy brush? Look how round and fluffy that is.
Concealer. You can just use the concealer to help you.
But it's almost like she put like a ruler right there and just freaking boom.
She's just good. You can use tape to do that when you're first starting out, but once you get it, then you
What?
can just do it. You put a piece of tape right there, and then you take it off.
So, not home
Oh,
yet?
you guys-
Like, am I alone in this?
You guys just wanna
Alright,
leave. You
I
guys just
am
wanna leave and
truly
quit getting-
trying to use as many
quit
shades
hanging
of
out
this
with me.
palette as I possibly can. So I'm now dipping into Diet Coda, and I'm dipping this onto that part of the lid that we haven't really touched yet. Oh,
See?
I like
Oh.
that a lot. A nice chrome silver shade. I'll tell you one thing, it's so weird for me to be doing makeup
That
at
is
this
beautiful,
hour.
Nikki.
Ever since Dylan and I got into a relationship, I
Oh,
have become
Dylan?
a morning person. I used
You
to
dating
go
my
to bed
son,
at
Nikki?
4 or 5 and wake up at 4 or 5 and then
Oh,
do
make
that
a
every
palette.
single day. And then Dylan has to wake up at 5 every
I
single day
should.
for
Like
work.
that's what inspired Shane to get into, you know, the whole thing.
And I
Right?
just joined him.
Okay, so which one do I use now?
Oh wait.
She used a bigger one.
No. God, what is wrong with you?
Hold on. Is this the right one? This one, that little.
No. What did she use?
She just used the Diet Cola.
It looks like she just packed. This will be easier for you to pack it on, I think. Use this.
Yeah. All right, you guys. You guys ready? This is about to sparkle.
Thank you for using the sign.
Huh? Oh yeah. All right, you guys. Okay, what's the next question?
Pat it.
Okay.
Pat it.
What's the next one?
Is gaming addiction a real addiction?
Is gaming addiction a real addiction? So yeah, everything could be an addiction. Like you can have a makeup addiction, right? You can have a shopping addiction, whatever it is. So no, you didn't miss the winner, Sherry. Anyways. Oh my god, why is my eye watering right now? But yeah, everything can be an addiction. So like, it's annoying too because you see people saying like, "Oh, gaming addiction isn't an addiction. Smartphone addiction isn't an addiction." Like, there are people who destroy their lives over video games. Like, it's all you have to do is take any drug addiction test, any alcohol addiction test, and just swap it out. Swap out the substance with that thing. And if you have the same, like, an addiction is an addiction is an addiction, right? But something is that I've learned this year from reading all these books is some of it's overblown. You know what I mean? Like, kids, I talked about this in my video about like parents are wrong about TikTok or something like that. Um, but we live in a time where parents aren't letting kids go out and play as much because we're so worried about everything, that kids are naturally trying to socialize, but they're doing it in games and inside or on their phones or you know what it is, spicy ramen packets. Um, but yeah, so if it's a problem, that's why they have rehabs that are specializing in it now. But yeah, young people are more prone to it. So this book, Super Better, it's about gaming and like it has a lot of stuff about gaming, and they actually had a story in there about a kid who was he was addicted to gaming, and his like grades were dropping and everything like that because so here's something in that book, Super Better. So like I'm always trying to figure out what's the difference. Why are some people like how is my son such a gamer, but he has great grades, he's nice, kind, considerate, pretty much the perfect kid. You know what I mean? But anyways, so what they found is because they've done actual studies on this, people who play with like an intention to have fun or to socialize, those people do better. But the people who end up having like antisocial behaviors or they're depressed or whatever, they're using gaming as an escape. So like something you can ask somebody is like, why do you play video games, right? And people who say like, I play video games because they're fun, those people are most likely doing better in their lives, right? If you ask somebody, why do you play video games? And they say, to escape reality, right? That means that there's something else going on, you know? So that's something to look out for, like if you have kids or whatever, like, so anyways, this father, he told his son all the benefits, because people who play games, they naturally have other skills like leadership, problem solving, and things like that. So him and his dad sat down to think where else could he use these skills and abilities, and the kid started taking his skills and using them more outside. So yeah, the gaming's dope. How's this?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think she goes more into the corner by a little bit.
You say things, and I think it's all the same. Like earlier, you said something, and I thought it was by my nose, but you really meant up by my eyebrow. When you say corner, do you mean by my nose?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say outer for the other side. And I would say corner for the other. Bye.
You need your own talk show. Maybe someday. All right.
I make his breakfast every morning, and then as soon as he leaves for work, shade, the yellow shade food videos. I had the same style of makeup on. I just
Wait,
hopped on.
okay, is she done with that
hey
side?
guys, Jeffree and Shane have the bright as neon shade, the yellow shade food videos on the bottom of the eye, and then with a liner underneath and lots of like rhinestones. So
Oh, God.
we're doing that too. So using the black of the palette, my rights here, I'm first gonna map out where that line should go.
So, okay.
I accidentally did it to someone else.
What's this?
It moved.
Look. What is it? Tristan, you're not looking. Tristan, I need
I'm trying
help.
to fix what I did.
Oh, okay. She has a black eyeliner that she's going down underneath?
I know this looks very questionable right now, but trust me, as soon as the yellow is popped in and all the rhinestones and the lashes, this is gonna pull together. It's gonna be like a soft drag look. Speaking of said yellow, let's use it, shall we?
Okay, you gotta stop. You have way more to do.
Holy shit. What am I doing?
Also,
Why did I...
Also, we don't have lashes because that would kill you.
Why did I commit to this? What is happening?
You wanted the brightest look.
Okay, did you see what she did? I think I could do that. Right? Do you have a black thing? She went like underneath. Depression does damage to your brain? I haven't heard anything about that. I've heard of traumatic brain injuries leading to depression, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, everybody. Like, I hope you guys read my blog, Refuse to be Hopeless. Like, something I want everybody to remember is neuroplasticity. All right? Say it with me. Neuroplasticity. Okay? Thank you, Abigail. So, okay. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to grow and change. So, for a long time, they thought that the brain just stopped, right? It just stopped growing. Like, you have your experiences, and then it just doesn't do anything, doesn't change anymore. But that's not true. Your brain is constantly evolving and changing. Holy shit. What am I? Okay. So. Oh my god. Why am I... Do I even need to do this part? Oh. Tristan, that came out good. Tristan, look at me. Compliment me. Tell me I'm pretty.
That looks good. You can do it.
Okay.
You did a little low, but it's alright.
Just be proud of me.
I gotta fill in like all of that with yellow in between there. So
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna get. That's where I'm afraid. Okay, so what color did she use right here? She didn't say. Here's my biggest problem.
That one looks like Pigment, but it could be better.
Which one should I use?
I guess. Well, not this one.
See, Day Starfish. She knows. She knows. Should I use this?
Yeah, the smallest end.
Okay. Should I pop some Trisha on? Sure.
Yeah, try.
All right. What's the next question? All right, Trisha. Here we go.
I know this looks very questionable.
Hold on. How to handle failure.
How to handle failure. Wow, this Trisha, she sticks to you. Look at that. That just pops on there. How to handle failure. You practice. Here's my best advice for handling failure. Do it as much as you can. Fail as much as possible. All right? Because what you do, you start building up resilience towards that. You know what I mean? Like, when I used to have these fears of failure. So for example, just even with my YouTube videos, like I'm getting, for a long time, like every time I uploaded a video, I was losing subscribers and everything like that. It happens, right? But I just kept doing it. I kept doing it over and over and over and over and over. Oh, whoops. I kept doing it over and over and over and over and over. And I just kept doing it. And eventually it's just like, oh well. So it didn't affect me as much. You know what I mean? But yeah, and somebody, Daffy just brought up Gary Vee. Like the thing is about when you fail and you hit the bottom, you only got one way to go, and that's up, baby. You know what I mean? So fail often, fail well, fail forward. You know what I'm saying? How did you become a life coach? I got certified through what is it? Life Purpose Institute, I think it was. But yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to use, okay, which one should I use for the food videos one? That yellow that goes right underneath there? I need something thin.
Just use the, you can use this one.
Try adding a bit more to the crease in the middle.
Small. Just use the very tip of that brush.
Okay.
Don't push it down in.
All right, good looking out. Good looking out, Maddie. Like that? Oh yeah. Okay. What's the next question?
It's confusing because all these are like the same.
Oh yeah.
Seasonal depression.
Oh, so I was just about to say, why don't we ask that one? So this next one is about seasonal depression.
There's
I've
one in the chat I want to go back to also.
Oh, okay. I've been getting so many questions about seasonal depression. All right. So seasonal depression. So they have SAD, SAD, seasonal affective disorder. Thank you, freak vendor. Why did I say vendor? Funny. But anyways, seasonal affective disorder. So something that I need to do a video more in depth on is this. Okay, so there's a difference between seasonal affective disorder and like the holiday time depression. Like this time of the year, like once you oh, thank you, Koi Cat. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Um, so it's a difficult time of the year. Like right after Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, and a lot of our issues, a lot of our psychological issues stem from family shit, and the holiday time reminds us of that. So I think it's important that we try to figure out what it is. So I'm gonna do a video more in depth on this, but so many people have asked me. Like I swear to God, as soon as the weather started changing, everybody's just like seasonal depression, seasonal depression. So like I need to make a video, but start researching it. This is my suggestion to everybody too, right? Start researching and looking at the difference between depression, like seasonal affective disorder, and then like just getting bummed around the holidays. You know what I mean? But somebody else reached out to me and they said like it gets really gloomy. Like they're from Tennessee or something like that. So that's something else to keep in mind as
right
well.
now, but trust me, as soon as
But like Gabby Hanna did a video, I think last year, like they make special lamps for people who have seasonal affective disorder as well.
the yellow is popped in and all the rhinestones and the lashes.
Okay. See, look at that.
Does he have
Ooh,
a
this is
close-up
turning
on that
into
side?
lipstick
Like,
Nick
where it's
Chic.
all the way up next to her eye, like how far?
On the outside?
Yeah. How far it is away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that. It's gonna be a little bit more yellow. Okay. All right. What was the question in the chat that you said?
So she like just said it again. I'm in a relationship and my family invalidates it. They only see a skin color. She's in an interracial relationship.
Oh,
And
hey.
they only see a skin color and invalidate him, which puts a strain on their relationship because her boyfriend wants her parents' approval. What's a good solution?
Yeah, so interracial relationship, the family doesn't approve, the boyfriend wants the approval from the parents. So the first thing is to realize that this gets tricky because you cannot control how your boyfriend feels. Okay? So yeah, so there like I think that's a good place to start is to recognize what you can and can't control in this situation. So there's a few things that we obviously can't control. We can't control what the parents are doing or the family, and we can't control the boyfriend, right? Now we could be there for him. You know what I mean? We could be there for him, but like um something something that we need to, realize is that some people may never accept, whatever, but that's more of their problem than it is ours. Like families, and it's really sad too because like families, it depends on their upbringing, where they were raised, what their history is, what their past is, and everything like that. But I'll tell you this. So those of you who don't know me, I'm half black. Hi. And my mom's white, my dad's black. My mom's family was not about her dating black men like for a long time, but then they eventually accepted it. You know what I mean? And so it's like her own family had to grow and change a little bit too. So I would recommend, like, if it was me, and it's not me because my family loves them some Tristan, but if it was me, I would just be like, I would tell Tristan, like, hey, sorry, but screw him. You know what I mean? I know that's hard, but we need to set boundaries with our families and stuff like that as well. See, I filled it in. You see? How good does that look? You're laughing because it looks Tristan's laughing because she's astonished at how good this looks. I am Nikki Tutorial.
Yeah, it's just twins at this point.
I saw something on Twitter today where there's a website that browses through Sephora for reviews and it looks for the keyword crying. Right? So it like sees the sound, like there's people who leave reviews about how good the makeup did while crying. Oh, I will, Sherry. I think we're going there sometime. Chrissy Tutorials, yes. All right.
Territory right now. So let's dive into Ranch, another color we haven't used yet, a highlight.
By the way, I'm sorry, I gotta pause this real quick. And everybody, thank you for staying here. Like, we've had over 100 people watching like this whole time. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Like, because I'm just gonna say this, and please don't leave. I might jinx it right now. But like, you can just come back and like check the replay and see if you won. But you're staying with me, and that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say though.
Light to pop out those inner corners.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
See,
All right, I think this is it.
Lightest one.
how do you guys follow tutorials when people are just skipping stuff?
Well, because most people have more knowledge about
Shadow-wise, I'm just gonna go off camera, pop some lashes on, and add those rhinestones to create the full fantasy.
Oh, yeah, we don't have that. So
Okay, so wait, do I need to do something right there?
yeah, you gotta put a white. The lightest.
And my eye is watering.
Yeah, that's why we can't do the lashes. Do you want mascara?
No. Wait. The Cool Ranch or the Ranch?
Yeah.
Wait, I use this. I use this for Diet Cola. Can I use it for the that?
Can you wipe it off?
No.
Oh, that's really big to know.
Yeah.
That's fun.
All right. We're gonna toss some ranch up in here. How do I blend? I just keep going like that?
Yeah, you can go back to the other colors if you want.
Okay, you guys. All right, so clearly I'm not a woman. All right, so I want to hear from all of you guys your thoughts on this. Okay, is it possible that some women have confidence issues because you're constantly looking at yourself in the mirror for so long? Like, I'm getting fucked up looking at my face this close for so long. Like, do you think that's part of it? Have they done any research on that?
Here, I don't know. I have no
Like,
idea.
Jesus, like,
I've never thought that.
like I'm sitting here and I'm noticing these weird little bumps that I've never noticed before. Noticing fucking veins in my eyelids, right? Like, ladies, I'm sorry you guys got to look at yourself this much, but you remember, you are all fucking beautiful, okay? That's what you remember. Put a sign up on your mirror. Put a sign inside your little makeup thing.
Car mirrors. Someone said car
All
mirrors.
right, and
Those
that
are
is
worse.
the eye look completed.
What?
And I
What's
feel
wrong
like
with car
this
mirrors?
fits
What do they do?
right in with the
It's
look
just
and
the
feel of
worst
the
thing
collection.
to
This is kind of an homage to Lipstick Nick, and I am loving this sort of like glam clown vibe going on. I mean, it's November 1st. It's probably still Halloween somewhere. Probably not. So now that
Wait, Tristan, do we have any rhinestones? Okay.
I've tried these
Sorry, guys, we
really
don't have
fun
any
and
rhinestones.
colorful shades,
This
and
is
had
looking
a really
kinda good.
Experience trying them. I know.
So here's another mental health tip. Congratulate yourself for fucking trying, okay? That's what I'm trying to do, all right? I'm putting in the effort right now.
To sit down and try some of the more neutral shades, but since we all know how neutrals work, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit so you just
We all know how neutrals work. Do we, Nikki? Do we? Apparently you didn't know some guy was going to be following your tutorial.
move on to the liquid lips. For the neutral shadows, I'm also applying my P. Louise base in 05 as my eyeshadow base. Don't forget, I have a discount code for this.
Wait, what's that?
All right, let's start off with a beautiful, stunning brown called Diet Root Beer.
Diet
Just
Root Beer.
applying this to the outer
Holy shit. Okay, which brush do I use?
That's a pigment.
corner, and this is basically going to be the main color that is going to be blown up. Now this is one of those true delicious chocolate medium browns that just apply like a dream. Taking Tanacon, that is you.
Okay, it applies like a dream. All right, so
Smaller,
using
not-
root beer.
Not all the way out like you did the other one. Bring it closer in. And be careful.
Okay. She says this applies like a dream. All right, next question.
What advice would you give to someone who's trying to help a person going through a bad time?
What advice would you give someone trying to help somebody who's going through a bad time? So I actually have a video on my channel of like, it's titled like how to help a friend going through depression. And, but anyways, there's a few things. So again, like I think the theme of today, aside from me looking beautiful, pat don't rub, got it, okay. So I think the theme today is acknowledging control, right? So like we cannot make anybody get better, okay? I'm gonna give you the number one tip for helping someone with depression, okay? You guys ready?
You can't not squint your eye.
Huh?
Okay, they're ready.
Okay, they're ready. Okay, number one tip. Listen. Just listen. Okay? That's number one tip. Just listen. What's going on? You know what I mean? Do you want to talk about it? Those words right there. Do you want to talk about it? One of the things that fucks people up is like giving them advice if somebody's low. Like, here's the thing. Like, what I try to do when I can control my, you know, my natural trying to help, whatever, it's like I ask myself, what would I want somebody to do for me, right? Would I want someone to just start giving me advice? Would I want somebody to just start telling me like, oh, do this and do that and da 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 da? Oh, that, like, no, I wouldn't. I would want somebody to just listen. Sometimes, okay, so second thing is, so first one's just listen. Second one is just be there, right? Third one is, I can give all sorts of steps. Third one is follow up with them. All right? Follow up with them. See how they're doing. Check in. Don't be overbearing. Don't check in on them every 5 minutes. But like, just, hey, just want to check in and see how you're doing. Like, that's something that I've been doing for a while now, because with my depression, there was nothing worse than like people checking in like the first day. Because like the first day, like, or like some days I'm just like, no, I don't want to talk to anybody. But then the way depression works, like the next day, you're all lonely and then nobody's talking to you and you're like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So, so even if they don't want to talk about it that first day, follow up with them and say, yo, just want to check in, see how you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Use to create that depth here on that.
Oh, she's using Tanacon
portion.
now.
I mean, this is pretty simple. Like, we all know what I'm gonna do with this look. On the
Okay, I think I could create a look. Like, it's making sense. You just find colors that go together, right? So like
Do colors go together on the other side?
root beer goes with Tanacon, I think, because they're both like brownish.
No, you can put whatever. Look at your other eye. You can put whatever colors you want together.
Oh. I suffer with BPD and treating me like a normal person is normally a good step. Yeah. That's all we want. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you guys, since you guys are rewired soldiers and you're here with Chris, like, I don't like the idea of like babying people with mental health issues. Like, I hate when people baby me. I hate it. Like, when I first got sober, oh my God, when people would just treat me like, oh my God, he's sober, he's so different. Oh, you know, and they like try to protect me. I'm like, get out of here. I'm a freaking human being. Is it good? Okay, what's another question? Oh, I almost started going on that eye.
Oh, no problem. How do you start the process of figuring out if you can come off anxiety meds?
Ooh, that was a great question. Okay, how do you start the process of finding out if you can get off anxiety meds? Okay, you guys ready? Ask your freaking doctor. All right, that is number one. Ask your doctor. All right? Like, I am very anti-doctor, but I ask my doctor. But I have a really good doctor, but you still have to ask him because some of these meds, if you come off of them, you can get super depressed, you can get suicidal, you can get seizures, you can get nauseous, so many things. Talk to a doctor. And don't do that thing where you like Google it or you ask people on Twitter like, oh, can I get off my medication? Like, unless it's a doctor talking to you, don't take their advice. Okay? So yeah, that's step one. But usually, like with my doctor, so my experience is I talk to her, and then we kind of figure out like a plan to taper off. But something that I always do if I'm ever getting off my meds, so like recently I just cut my meds in half with my doctor, right? But if I'm ever gonna stop taking my meds, like even if my doctor helps me get off my meds, here's what I always do, okay? Always get a refill, especially if it's anxiety. Especially if it's anxiety. Always have a refill before you fully get off because your anxiety is not going to give you like a 3-day warning before it comes back. You know what I mean? So it's good to have some like when I went to go visit Tristan's family for the first time, I was off my meds and thank God I got a refill because we went all the way to another state. You know what I mean? So thank God. So, okay. All right. So here's my theory about makeup. All right. You ready, Tristan? I need the concealer because it puts like a layer. That's what it does. It puts a layer. It kind of gives you this blank canvas. And that's how the colors pop a little bit more. Damn, I'm dope at makeup.
Lid, time for a little bit of green. Oh my god, conspiracy.
Wait, what?
This one's fun. I use this one. It's really good.
Oh, Tristan just got excited.
It's so good.
Wait, where?
Conspiracy.
I don't see one called.
Right there.
Oh.
I can't even see it and I'm wearing it.
Ooh, I love that. Ooh, that's cute. This is...
So is this how all eye looks go? You do 2 colors, outside, inside, and then middle?
You can do whatever you want.
But some of it looks bad.
Some of it looks bad. How well.
Yes, Amber, say that every day. Girl, every day when you get ready, look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm so dope at makeup. That's what all of you should do. Every day, just tell yourself that you're dope at something. All right?
Fall in a nutshell.
We'll all be dope
I'm
together.
the person that hates green. This is nice.
She hates green.
See, look, she's not even talking right there. She went back to Diet Root Beer, didn't even say a damn word.
You knew it was Diet Root
Yeah.
Beer, evolving, you're doing it.
Yeah, she's lucky. You're lucky, Nikki.
You're doing it.
Okay, which one am I doing? Conspiracy?
Just use one side of the brush. Just one side.
One side?
Yeah, and go flat. Put it on there. Don't go all the way to the outer corner. Just stay in the inner, in the middle.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is called, but it's like the eyeball part. Like right where it gets round. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, another question.
Therapy isn't helping. What should I
Person
do?
that hates...
Therapy isn't helping. What should I do? Okay. Oh, somebody. Like I'm just saying that out loud. But anyways, the next question was, therapy isn't helping. What should I do? That's another good question. It's a few things. Like, so there's a million possibilities. The first question I would have is it your oh, wait. Thank you, Freak Vendor, $5 super chat. Chris, with your eye, you should use your creativity and do whatever you want. Maybe that's what I'll do for another one. Just having fun, you know. But
Your own, now you've done enough of other people's.
yeah, I'm a pro. Just creating my own look. So the first thing is like if therapy isn't working, first thing I'd want to know is your therapist good, right? Like, do you have a therapist who is good that you're talking with, or whatever, like that you're connecting with? You know what I mean? Now the other question I have, because here's something, and I'm not going to name drop, but there are people going to therapy, and the question I have for like people when I work with them is like, are you doing what your therapist tells you to? Like, imagine if your doctor gave you medicine and you didn't take it, and you're like, oh, this medicine isn't working for me. Like, you have to do what your therapist says. Like, I've seen so many people not do what their therapist said, and they're like, therapy's not working. Like, that's why I say, like, we talk about the problem, but we focus on the solution. Like, the solution is action, right? Like, you can talk all day long, but unless you do some shit, like, when I met with my therapist, like, she gave me some actionable shit to do. You know what I mean? Okay. Why is there, like... Did I? Like, nothing happens. Maybe it's because I'm so dark.
Yeah, it's like your skin.
Yeah.
Okay, careful.
What? Is that bad?
Yeah, calm down.
So yeah, but if therapy isn't working, the other thing is too, like, I don't want to brag. I'll drop a brush though, and I'll say this about Tristan too. I think that Tristan and I are great clients for therapists because we know some stuff. All right. So like for example, like I'm bragging about what a great therapy client I am. But like from all the research I do and everything like that, so for example, when I got into REBT, like my therapist and I, we just like, we were feeling each other out. She was a new therapist. She's my first therapist. But I started learning about REBT, and I asked her, she's like, yeah, I know about REBT. I'm like, oh, that seems interesting. So we started directing my therapy towards that type of therapy. You know what I mean? So it might not be a bad therapist. It might not be therapy isn't working, but there's different forms of therapy, and I think it's important to try different ones. But also some of them you need to be doing for like weeks on end before something can happen. You know? And then she goes back to the conspiracy. See, just doesn't even say anything.
You already know.
I do know. I'm becoming a pro.
Green is just speaking my name right now. Ooh, a little bit of that white on top.
And then she puts white on top? Okay. All right, Nikki. I'm figuring this out. I probably could have done that shorter one just because I'm really smart. You know? Oh, what's another one? How to control your anger. New question. How to control your anger. First one, get a copy of my ebook/audiobook, Rewire Your Anger. Now, controlling your anger, that's it's a long-winded answer because I wrote a whole book on it. But I think the first thing to do is, that's what she's doing.
Are you?
Did I go too far in by the nose?
No, the other way is the problem.
There?
Stop.
Oh.
That's too far.
Should I go back over it with some root beer?
Oh, no.
I think it looks good. The first thing is working on ways to pausing. If you have anger issues, pause. Work on that pause button. And when you're first working on your anger issues, it's really hard to pause. But one of my favorite sayings is if you cannot reflect before, reflect during. And if you can't reflect during, reflect after, right? So if you just start acknowledging that your impulse control is kind of not good, then you start to, if you start reflecting on it after, you'll start to catch yourself in the middle. And if you start to catch yourself in the middle of it, you'll start catching yourself before. I'm doing great, Chelsea. How you doing? Which one did I use for ranch? Is that?
You can use that if you want. Here's your this.
That one was the food videos. Okay, so this. I'm really good at this, you know?
On the oh my god. Okay, Nikki Tutorials, stop. Put a lash on. Right now, once that eye is done, it should look something like this. So that shows you how the palette can work in a smoky, neutral glam type of way. And
I'm good.
all of this. As a final step, we now have to choose our lip color, and there's a lot of options. We have 6 new liquid lipstick shades, and we have the colors.
What?
Shane, Ryland. I gotta go.
Oh.
Are you filming? Oh my god.
Look at those.
And Jeffree, what the?
Okay, you guys, make sure you're following me on Instagram at The Rewired Soul, because this will look a lot better. But how does this look? Okay. Wait, do I need lip stuff or no?
We don't have theirs. You said you only wanted to use their stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we ain't going to promote nobody else's stuff. All right. Cool. So are you guys ready for a giveaway? And thank you all. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for the support of the channel. I love doing stuff like this. Yeah. When I went to go get Tristan this palette that she so graciously let me use, I'm like, I want to give some away. So yeah. So again, everybody, we're going to be doing the first giveaway. It is this mini controversy palette. So just a few things before I pick the winner. First one is, this is the first of 3 giveaways, okay? So if you already entered, you're still in. But listen very carefully. There's some people who got a second entry. They got a second entry into this giveaway, and some people actually got 3 entries to this giveaway because I gave instructions to retweet my video. So make sure you're watching all my videos so you get extra entries. I'm going to figure out other things you can do to get extra entries and stuff like that. All right? So here's what I'm going to do. All right, you guys can't really see this. So we have 613. 613. I know, right? So I'm going to do a random number picker. So pick a number between 1 and... a number generator. So generate a number between 1... Oh, wait. Generate one number between 1 and 613. All right. You guys, good luck. So let's see. All right, it's going to pick. It's going to pick. Go. Whoa, I picked a low one. Number 17. Number 17. So let's see who this is. Let's see who this is. Who is our first winner? It is Summerlin. I'm not going to say the last name. It is somebody named Summerlin from Tennessee. So Summerlin, I don't know if you're here, but congratulations. You are the first winner. You are winning a mini controversy palette from Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. I have 2 more giveaways that I'm doing. Look at, don't I have the best community? Everybody's like, congrats. You guys, but I'm doing 2 more giveaways, so stay tuned. Stay tuned, too, because I'm going to reach out to Summerlin. With all these giveaways, I'm going to reach out, all right? I'm going to give people 24 hours. If they don't get back to me, I'm going to pick another winner because I got to get an address and everything like that. And since there's so many people that want these, I'm not going to, wait forever. So, Summerlin, if you're watching this, I'm shooting you an email. You best get back to me, girl. But you guys, we're doing 2 more giveaways. And plus, don't be sad because the big one's coming. The big one's coming. This is the one you guys want, right? This is the one everybody wants. All right. So yeah, if you guys haven't signed up yet, if for some reason you're in this and you haven't signed up yet, check the description. You have to be subscribed and sign up for the mailing list. Okay? That's what you have to do. And watch my videos. So make sure you have notifications turned on because I'm throwing in little things that you could do to get extra entries. All right? Little extra entries. All right. So make sure that you stay tuned. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. We did an hour and a half. And follow me over on Instagram so you can see how much better this looks. And I hope you guys enjoyed the mental health topics that we discussed and went over and everything like that. And yeah, on Instagram I've been posting questions and everything. But I'm also doing daily blogs. Okay. So make sure you follow me on social media because I'm doing blogs. My last blog, very, very happy with it. All right, so anyways, thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll have a brand new video tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.